Nintendo and Twitter/X are parting ways soon. This marks the time that no major video game console manufacturer is using Twitter. Kind of interesting because Microsoft dropped support for Twitter/X back in April of 2023, shortly after the pricing change for the Twitter API was announced. Sony followed suit in November of 2023. Now, what the difference is here is Twitter/X has decided to start charging for commercial use of their API. There is a free option, but it's so low. It's 1,500 tweets. I don't know how many seconds that would take for console gamers to use up. Then you switch over to having to pay for access to the API. For enterprise, it starts at about $42,000 a month. There's more expensive access for, I believe, $210,000, so 5 times as much. For fans, this just means you'll no longer be able to share directly to Twitter from your console, which just adds in extra steps if you are just that dedicated or that addicted to sharing your screenshots and videos and sending friend requests via Twitter. Twitter did alert people back in February of 2023 of this change. It goes into effect June 10th. So they gave companies and such plenty of time to work out what they're going to do here. This is not a knee-jerk reaction from Twitter or from the console manufacturers. And Nintendo announced on their Twitter X account that they will no longer be supporting Twitter via the Nintendo Switch. Now, whether that's a big deal to you or not depends on how much you use those options. What's interesting is the backlash that some people have been unleashing on Twitter/X. The fact that they're mad at Nintendo. They're mad at Nintendo because Nintendo charges a nominal fee, $50 a year or something, to have online access, and there's certain people on Twitter/X that are upset that Nintendo is not forking over basically $42,000 a month minimum, so they can continue to share their Animal Party or Animal Crossing or whatever. Just don't get how you can blame Nintendo on this one. It's just ridiculous that they're charging that much for the access to the API. Now, where do you stand on this? Are you using a Nintendo Switch? Are you an Xbox player, or do you rock the PlayStation? If you're on Xbox or PlayStation, no longer have access to Twitter, has it really honestly affected your enjoyment of the games? Let me know in the comments below.